Now our new topic is solutions. Before going to solutions, myself B. Obul Reddy, MSc Organic Chemistry, CSIR Net, Air 14th rank. Okay, now I am going to discuss solutions. See, solutions mainly classified into three categories. Solutions mainly classified into three categories. See, based on nature of physical state of solvent, and next based on nature of solvent, and next based on number of components in a solution. Now one by one we will discuss. The first category is based on nature of physical state of solvent. Here solutions classified into three categories. Number one is gaseous solutions, and next one is liquid solutions. Next one is solid solutions. See here, type of solutions based on physical state of solvent. Here solvent is gas. Here solvent is liquid. Here solvent is solid. And in gaseous solution, solute may be gas or liquid or solid, whatever it may be. In all cases like this only. In liquid solutions also solute may be gases, liquid and solid. In solid solutions also solute may be gas, liquid or solid. Now we will see some examples. Under all these criteria we will see some examples. See, first one, solid in gas. See, solid in gas, best example is camphor in nitrogen gas. This is one of the example for solid in gas solution. Next one is second type of solution is in gaseous solutions, liquid in gas. In this case solute is liquid and solvent is gas. So for that example is chloroform in nitrogen gas. Next, third one is gas in gas. Example is oxygen gas in nitrogen gas. See, many examples are there. I taken only some examples. Next, in liquid solutions, solvent must be liquid and solute may be gas, liquid or solid. Now first example, solid in liquid solutions. The best example is glucose in water. And next, second one, liquid in liquid. Best example is ethanol in water. Ethanol in water. Next, third one, gas in liquid. Gas in liquid. The best example is O2 gas in water. O2 gas in water. Next, last criteria, last category, solid in solid solution. Solvent is solid. Now first example is solid in solid. Solid in solid solution. Best example is brass. Brass means what? Zinc copper couple. Zinc copper couple. Zinc is solid and copper also solid. This is one solution, brass solution. It is called brass solution. Next one, second example is liquid in solid. Liquid in solid. Liquid in solid. See, drops of mercury. Example, drops of mercury in sodium metal. Drops of mercury in sodium metal. Sodium is solvent metal and drops of mercury is liquid. This is sodium amalgam. Sodium amalgam. Next, third one, gas in solid. Gas in solid. Gas in solid, best example is H2 gas on palladium metal. H2 gas on palladium metal. This is one type of solution. So this is one of the type of solutions. Next type of solution is based on nature of the solvent. Based on nature of the solvent. Nature of the solvent. Based on nature of the solvent. See here also some categories I am writing here. Many categories are there. For clarity purpose, some examples only I will write. Aqueous solutions. Aqueous solutions. And the second category is non-aqueous solutions. Aqueous solutions, non-aqueous solutions. Here aqueous solutions, solvent must be water. Solvent must be water. Solvent must be water. Next, non-aqueous solutions means maybe solvent may be ammonia. Then this is called ammonical solution. Ammonical solution. Or solvent may be alcohol. Then alcoholic solution. Alcoholic solutions may be solvent carbon tetrachloride, benzene, cyclohexane, whatever it may be, we can take, no problem. Next, third category is based on number of components. Based on number of components. See here, if components are 2, then it is called binary solutions. Binary solutions. Binary solutions contains 2 components. And ternary solutions. Ternary solutions. Here 3 components will be present. Next, quaternary solutions. Quaternary solutions. Here 4 components will be present. Okay, these are the types of solutions. See, solution consists, but in this chapter we will discuss about binary solutions. See, solutions consist of 2 components. One is solute and other one is solvent. One is solute and other one is solvent. Solute always in less extent or less amount. Solute always in less amount. Solvent always in excess amount. Excess amount. So this is the introduction about solutions. Now expressing the concentration of solutions. expressing the concentration of solutions. See, expression of concentration in two ways. One is qualitative method and quantitative method. Qualitative method and quantitative method. See here, qualitative method is not very much famous. Why? Because look here, it is not exact prediction. Approximately we can compare whether the solution has less concentrated or more concentrated. Particular value we can't get. See here, if I take, these are the solute particles and it is solvent and it is also solvent, and these are the solute particles. See here, I am taking more amount of solute, then it is A solution and it is B solution. In qualitative method, how can we express the concentration of solutions? In this case, solution A has less concentration than solution B. But quantitative method is very famous to predict the concentration of solutions. In this mainly we will discuss about many concentration terms. One is weight percentage, and second one is volume percentage, and the third one is weight by volume percentage, and the fourth one is mole fraction. It is represented with X. Next, fifth one is molarity and it is represented with capital M. And next one is molality, it represents with small m. And next one, normality, it represents with capital N. Next one, formality, it represents with capital F. And next one, ninth one, ppm, parts per million. Now these are all 9 concentration terms. Some of the concentration terms will be temperature dependent, some will be temperature independent. See here, out of all these, second one and third one and molarity, fifth one and next one, molality not, normality, seventh one, and formality, eighth one. These all are temperature dependent, and parts per million also, volume by volume. So these are temperature dependent. And some of the concentration terms comes under temperature independent. See, temperature dependence means these are volume based, and temperature independent terms are what? First one, weight percentage, and the next one, mole fraction, and the next one, molality, sixth one. So, and also parts per million, ninth one, parts per million, weight by weight percentage. So these are the temperature independent. Why? Because these based on weight, mass. Now the first one is weight percentage. See, how can we define weight percentage? Very simple definition. Mass of solute. Mass of solute present in 100 grams of solution. 100 grams of solution. Mass of solute in grams. Then mathematical expression is weight percentage is equal to, percentage means what, into 100. Then mass of the solute in grams divided by total mass of the solution. Total mass of solution. This formula is weight percentage formula. See here, I will discuss only formulas now. After that I will discuss some numericals. See, for example, for understanding purpose, simple example I will discuss here. 10 grams of glucose in 90 grams of water. Then what is the weight percentage of glucose? Weight percentage of glucose is, so glucose weight, mass of solute, glucose weight how much? 10 grams divided by total mass 10 plus 90, 100 into 100. So answer is 10%. Weight percentage of glucose in solution is what? 10%. Okay, now I am going to second formula, volume percentage. Volume percentage also very simple one. Here the definition is volume of the solute, volume of solute in ml, volume of solute present in 100 ml of solution. 100 ml of solution. Now mathematical expression, volume percentage equal to volume of solute or component in ml divided by total volume. Total volume of solution into 100 into 100. So some example I am taking, very simple example. See here, 35 ml of glycol in 65 ml of water. So volume percentage of glycol, equal to volume of glycol is how much? 35 divided by total solution, total volume of solution 100 into 100. So volume percentage how much? 35%. This is the very simple example for volume percentage. Next, mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage, very simple. Mass of solute, in grams is present in 100 ml of solution. 100 ml of solution. This mathematical expression is mass by volume percentage is equal to mass of solute in grams divided by total volume of solution into 100. So this is simplest expression. Now I will discuss another expression. So now next expression is molarity. See, in next class we will discuss molarity. Thank you.